Hi, oh, a little bit busy.
You in a pajama. Uh, it's like
Pikachu.
yeah, it's like a costume. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Pikachu. Okay, so cute.
yeah, because the winter in Shanghai is so cold, so I buy so many.
Okay.
Yeah, so many thick clothes.
What's the Celsius degree in
Uh,
Shanghai now?
maybe 17.
17. Okay, the hottest or the lowest?
Maybe lowest is
The highest.
12. Yeah, 12 to 17.
12 to 17. Okay, it's similar to the Chengdu's
Yeah,
weather.
but the Shenzhen, we don't have the winter, okay?
Yeah. I know. I've been to Shenzhen.
Yeah, so oh my God, so I caught a cold last weekend, but these days it's okay. I totally get into this weather. Yeah,
Okay,
I
great.
I want to share with you this weekend I have been to the Dongji Island, the east.
Don't. Okay, it's an island that had displayed in a movie, right?
Yeah,
Han's movie.
yeah, right. And it's the east island of our country. When I see the location, it is far away from the mainland of China. So wow, it's amazing because I just I just traveled in the isolated island of China, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was so amazing experiences, and it's so beautiful island. So
How's okay? How's the landscape or the views of the island?
uh actually, the color of the island, the color of the ocean is not so beautiful as Guangdong province, but
Okay.
totally different because the island is surrounded by the ocean, and it's a mountain. It's maybe 400 400 height. Yeah, so
Okay.
so when we just climbed this mountain, we can see different views of this ocean, and it feels different. It was it
Okay. So have you lived on this?
Yeah,
Had you lived on this island?
yeah, I lived for 2 nights, and the hotel is so cheap, and
Yeah.
it's very big room, but with the balcony. And I just open my I just watch the ocean and sleep. When I opened my eyes, I get the
Okay.
total view of the ocean. Wow, it's so wonderful.
Okay. So you maybe woke up by the sound by of the ocean.
Yeah, right. It's so happy, and I feel so happy for this life.
So relaxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so relaxed. But the people I meet in the island, the tourists, it's not so
Yeah.
good as it's not so good. Maybe it's not. It's the cold season. You know, yeah. So
Okay.
off season 就是淡季嘛。Off seasons,
Yeah.
or the people came to this island is just some people near to 东极岛. So
Okay.
yeah, and I just I just met three people, one couple, and another man, and they seem so mean, and uh yeah, they don't want
Mm.
to share.
So you went to Dongji Island yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just to take took a short vacation, right?
yeah, right. Because I just have I had our business trip in Hangzhou, and I think it's Friday, so I can go to have a short vacation because Zhoushan.
Okay, so you just have no plan. You just just instantly decided to
Yeah, yeah, it's
went
this.
went to that island.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
and um I just took one shoot, you know. So I didn't change clothes this 4 days.
Okay.
It was
Okay,
so
great.
nice, but it's okay. I feel so relaxed. I feel so relaxing in this island. So I want to share with you, and it's totally different feeling when I lived in Dongji Island, because I feel, well, it's a small island, and there are so many. It is surrounded by the ocean, and I don't have I can't see any buildings, any other buildings from another island or another mainland. So I just feel, I was isolated by the mainland. So it's very different feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. I like to share with you my trip
Mm? Oh,
in
nice.
Tangchong. Yeah.
Oh.
Last weekend I went to Tangchong.
Mm?
It actually it has a very small town,
Yeah.
and has a lot of how to say, the building that uh was the buildings, or the the architectures
Mm.
are built in Ming Dynasty.
Yeah, Mindanao.
So yeah, so it looks very traditional, and has a different has a old time atmosphere. I feel, and that day, the day I went to the town, I lived in the old town. Um, it's a rainy day, so it was a rainy day, so the it makes the atmosphere more has it just increase the atmosphere
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the yeah. So but the bad thing is that I just found the people and the food there are very excellent. But I found a thing. I just encountered a thing very unhappy, because when I booked the hotel in this town. But if I wanna enter this town, you have to pay the ticket. So I
What?
feel, yeah, I don't know, because uh actually I've after I delved into that town and talking with the local people, I realized that because the government sold out the the rights, or the rights of this town, of management, the rights of management of this town, to how to say, individual people.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah. That.
yeah, so these people trying to make money as soon as possible. So they just started to to sell tickets of this town. But I feel confused, because uh, before I booked the ticket, before I booked my hotel, I didn't know these messages. I
Yeah.
didn't know these messages. It's like, even if I wanna get into my hotel, I've spent a lot of money on it, but I still have to buy a ticket to get in. So I feel so frustrated, and I feel so angry. I also, have an oral fight with my with the with the holder of the hotel.
Yeah.
So he just explained this situation to me, and but I still feel a little pity of this town, because I just thought the government just made a bad decision, um because they are lack of money, so they sell this the management of this town to another individual people, and and also it would uh, bring some bad effects to the whole business of this town, because people went to this town because they want to consume, right? But they just set barriers, like they just started to receive to sell tickets of this town. It just set barriers to the tourists of consuming in this town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if you just wanna eating in a restaurant of this town, you still have to buy the tickets. So I feel it's irreasonable, you know.
How much does how much of
It's
this?
not it's not very expensive, but I still feel it's not worthy. It cost us 55 per person, and you can use this ticket within 3 days, within 7 days.
So it's for it's a ticket for touring this Tengchong town.
Yeah, it's just how to say, it's just an ancient town, 就是一个古镇。
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, if you wanna consume me in this, but actually in this ancient town, there also has some viewing point. But
Yeah.
if you wanna go into that viewing point, you still have to buy another ticket.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
I
you
know.
if you just wanna walk in on the street of this town, you have to buy the ticket, even if you don't see any,
Yeah. I
viewing
got.
point. Yeah, so I feel it's so in how to say, irreasonable.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how
that makes me feel angry.
okay, so how does the view of Tengchong? Because I know many of my friends have been to Tengchong. They said it's a very good city. So I wonder, I wonder that should I go to Tengchong for a tour? For a tour?
Yeah, Tangchong is really a great place, because the how to say, the rhyme of the life in there are slow, and you can enjoy a very um how to say, cozy life there, and the foods there are delicious and not expensive. I've eaten a very uh, famous snacks
Huh?
in Tangchong. It's called um 叫什么那种豆粉还是什么？稀豆粉，yeah. It tastes really delicious, and I even bought a package of 稀豆粉 back,
Uh,
so I can cook myself.
wow. Cool.
Yeah, it tastes very great. And also, I went to Tengchong for the how to say, 银杏怎么说呀？银杏ginkgo ginkgo trees, the leaves of ginkgo trees, because it's the leaves of ginkgo trees had turned yellow. So
Mhm.
the whole views are there has a village called the Ginkgo village. The ginkgo village are full of ginkgo trees. So when it's out in autumn, the whole village are covered by the ginkgo leaves, which is makes the whole village looks very like in a golden color.
Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's so beautiful and relaxing. I'd like to send you a picture, and you can also eat Jinko chicken in the village because there are a lot of farmers home, and
Yeah.
yeah, they have their yard, and the yard are has some ginkgo trees. You can sit in the yard, and the how to say, the farmers, or the how to say, um the whole the householders, the host would cooked you ginkgo chickens, and you could drink the soup.
Oh,
It's so, yeah, it's so delicious.
hey, I wonder why
Yeah.
you decided to go to Tengchong because you never told me you have the travel plan before.
Oh, actually, I was planned. I the decision is very I've made this. I've planned for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the main motive, my how to say, main purpose, my aim is to see a exhibition of Zhang Xiaogang in Kunming.
Oh,
So Tengchong is a second, is how to say, just a passing by. So I actually, I'm just wanna go to see the exhibition of Zhang Xiaogang. It's an artist.
oh,
Yeah, he's a famous artist. I really like his pictures, so I went to his exhibition. And after I watched his pictures exhibition, I went to Tengchong province because Kunming is not far away from the Tengchong.
wow, cool.
Yeah, because I've already bought the flight, so why not just go to the Tengchong to see the ginkgo trees.
So you still have the vacations?
Actually, I just because I did a lot of overtime jobs, so I have accumulated a lot of vacations.
Yeah.
So I just applied. I just used 3 days in this trip.
Oh,
I left on Thursday night, and I back on Sunday night.
yeah, yeah. So it's cool because
Yeah,
Nesta
yeah.
told me, "Oh, you are in Yunnan province." My boyfriend asked me, "Why? Why she can go travel every month?"
Yeah, because I did a lot of overtime job. I just worth it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, and also I this weekend I just I just pierced my ear.
yeah,
Yeah, because in the how to say, in the past I always wear the how to say, the耳夹怎么说呀？我也不知道。Ear clip. Yeah,
yeah,
always
yeah,
wear the ear clip. Yeah, it's very hurting. Um, so this time I just made a decision to did ear piercing, and
yeah.
the doctor is so handsome.
Right. So,
Yeah,
so were you wearing the earrings every day? Because when I just dig the hole, but I can't take it every day because I always forget it and I'm so lazy.
yeah.
So,
I really like to wear the earrings because that makes my face looks more smaller.
oh yeah, oh,
Yeah, so
that,
that's why.
that's
So maybe
it.
you could try that.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm lazy and I always forget to wearing it, and I always lost some one of it. One, so I just take. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. So do you have another thing you want to share with me, or we just get into our topic? Okay. Uh, okay, I will try. I will try because I really did some notes, but I think this topic is a little. it's a little difficult for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too difficult. I just did some shallow research about this industry.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if I dig in, I if with I delved into the with the process of with I delved into the how to say the whole industry. I found, wow, these are so many terms, professional terms.
yeah, right. And
Yeah.
I think this topic is kind of related to your into your work, right?
Actually, it's not. Because it's actually, but it's related to my major actually.
Major, major.
Yeah, my major is pharmacy.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, but I haven't. I just really. It's just has little correlation with my major and also how to say with my how to say with my job little because I'm in medical industry, but medical industry has a great gap with the great distinctions with the pharmaceutical industry.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I
okay.
actually I've used worked in pharmaceutical company.
Yeah. Why didn't go to the hospital, or why you don't apply or position in the hospital? Because it's easy for you to apply or position in hospital, and it's stable and
Yeah, but I'm not a doctor actually.
yeah, but you can be the maybe the pharmacy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't like that. I
Oh,
actually I used worked in the pharmaceutical company to do some how to say
pharm-
uh to stay in the laboratories and
uh,
did some examination of the drugs. But I feel it's very boring because the most of the time you are waiting for the how to say you are waiting for the outcomes
mm-hmm.
generated by the the machine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
also one time when I'm doing some experiments,
uh-huh.
experiments, I just I forgot what kind of chemical uh, chemical what kind of chemical thing I've used, but after that time of experiment, I just burned my skin, skin of my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
My thumb just became very swollen, and it has, you know, divided from the flesh, the
So
flesh.
it's the acid.
I was frightened. I feel very frightened
Yeah.
after that experiment.
Okay. So it's more likely some acid, uh, right?
Yeah, I forgot. Maybe it's because 氨哦，我可能是用了什么氨什么溶液
Oh,
之类的。Yeah.
okay. Okay. I will check. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, today I read some videos of related to the Chinese biotechnology, and it says that China the home. Is home to one of the history's oldest medical systems, with Chinese tradition medicine such as the herb treatment, herbal treatments, and the acupuncture, and it can be dating back to 2000 years. And nowadays, the China is the second largest farmer market in the world, because we have 1.4 billion people in China. We have 1.4 billion people in China, and our most of our people are aging, and they are facing some cancer problems, and also related to the population environment, the environment pollution, 环境污染, right? Environment pollution and the environment pollution and the climate change, and also some another um factories. Most of our people's health is getting worse. And the yet yet well, last year, third of the people who suffered from the cancer has been dead, because of we don't have the relative drugs to recover them. So it is still a very big problem for China to develop the pharmaceutical industry. And in the West, biotechnology companies are harness the power of big data and artificial intelligence in order to develop new drugs and products. And pharmaceutical company with there is a interesting thing. The host of the video, it says that uh, uh, though overall China has been this year's China's pharmaceutical industry has been just dramatically growed. But China is the country who just copy the patented drugs belong to the belong to the West country. And just sold it to many other countries. So the countries who has wait a moment. The countries who have patent, actually who can have the exclusive rights to sell the drugs and products. um, but but the other countries who don't have the patent, who don't have the patent rights, but they just copy unpatented drugs and sell them around the world, so they can get many benefits from the another world. But they didn't invest so much money as the patented country. So that's where China started their uh, that's where China started their pharmaceutical industry. But this year's it also contained in our current 5 years，就是我们不是每年有个5年计划嘛，
Okay.
就13、5年计划、14、5年计划。In this current 5 years, the bio the biotechnology industry has been contained, or has been marked in our current 5 years. Our country want to develop this industry so we can catch up with the waste steps. The China has take some steps uh, to to foster the biotechnology industry. First, it focuses on bringing its regulatory standards more in line with global benchmarks, so they can match up with the West countries' standards. So this is the first thing that the China government has been do. And the second strategy, the government has streamlined the government has streamlined the Chinese drug approval process to give companies more of an incentive to get their drugs out into the market. Before uh, before if you want to apply the drug approval, maybe you need to wait 19 months. But since Chinese government has streamlined the process, it cut it to 2 months. You can apply the approval. So it has strongly foster the this industry this industry's growth. And except that in 27 in 2017, China also joined the ICH institution. The ICH, which was established in 1990, has worked to standardize and evaluate drug development practice. It kind of like uh, the institutions that can harmonize drug development. It's kind of like the WTO, just it kind of like the WTO institution, but the ICH is for the drug development. So since we have joined the drug development, so we can provide the drugs and the products that meet with the global standards. Uh, stand, uh, so we can sold our products to the rest of the world. So this years we have been growth very quickly, and we have been the second largest healthcare market. So, and according to the McKinsey report from October 2021, the market value of publicly listed biopharmacy innovation players from China across major stock exchanges have surged from 3 billion in 2016 to more than 380 billion in July 2021. So it has accumulated 120 times in this 5 years，就是从2016年的30亿到了2021年的3800亿。Yeah, yeah. So it's really fast. It is really growing very fast. And actually, when the 20 when the 2010 when in 2010, the biotechnology industry in growing very fast in the West, because the West has developed many manufacturing and marketing develop the drugs and the products, so they can have they dominate some uh wait me a moment. um mm, yeah, okay, so it had dominated in the gene editing and synthetical biology. But at that time, our country and most of the investor of our country are focusing on the real estate industry. So we just can't miss uh, the development of the West, because at that time, most of our investors don't think the pharmaceutical industry can is very profitable is a profitable investment, because at that moment the capital market didn't, because the biotechnology industry need to invest so much money, and even 1 or 2 years you can't get you can't get any cash back. At that years, many investors of a country who don't want to spend this risk on this industry, because even in the capital market, if your pharmacy company didn't profitable, you didn't get any profit, you can't get many support from the capital market. So at that time, our country's real estate industry has been very profitable. So most of the money has been invested to the real estate industry instead of the biotechnology company. So we can miss the some years invest of this industry, but in the 5 years, the China has been spend more money and more energy on this industry, so we catch up with the Americans standard. uh yeah. And it's very interesting that our country at the first we just copy the unpainted rice, but after that we can try to develop something new. Yeah, that's that this our country's biotechnology companies development history. Maybe I can just share of that. Yeah.
have learned from that video. Um, but I'd like to make some
Yeah,
supplements
yeah.
about the synthetic biology. Actually, it's an it's a sector. It's a sector that our country are delved into. Um, so the things in the past, we in the past we always to use we always to if we wanted to extract some efficient um, elements or molecules from we in the past if we wanna generated some efficient molecules, we have to extract from some materials, biomaterials,
Mm-hmm.
like some trees, like some leaves, like some herbals. So it's very traditional and lagging behind. But with the development of synthetics biology, you could just to make some compounds of the by some pure chemical synthetic process.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so you could just maybe generate a uh, a bulk of compounds that you are needed you need that are needed. So it's more efficient. Um, and also with the how to say assistance of AI technology, this process can be accelerated because in the past you just only have a blurry direction of the synthetic
Mm-hmm.
medicine.
Yeah.
So you have to try a lot of compounds to test if it the how to say if it is the thing that you need, if it's the compounds or that you need. But with the AI technology, the AI can runs really fast. So and it can test and it can give you an instant feedback through how to say through a automatic test process. So so you could get you could in the past you just have a blurry direction, but you have to try them by hand. But these days you could try them by machine, and the computer can just calculate the can generate the outcomes of these tests. So you could try the you could how to say try as much as you can and as fast as you can. So it's more easily to find the how to say the the elements or the compounds that you really want. And also in our country, we also had another um, industry that is blooming. It is stem cells industry. Stem cells industry is that a lot of people they have some degeneration of their neurons.
Mm-hmm.
So with the stem cells, um, with the or they have some their organs are in had been broke had been how to say had been damaged. Their organs had been damaged. So the how to say the because so the how to say 怎么说呀the tissues can't regenerate it in the past, but with the stem cells maybe these tissues can be regenerated by the stem cells, because stem cells can you know uh complete complicate can complicate compliant 怎么说呀？就是复制 complicate 复制怎么说 duplicate can duplicate by themselves. So with the stem cell can divide it into two cells into new cells. So the how to say it could help us um, to recover from the damaged tissue,
Yeah.
can cover the damaged tissue. And also another thing is that it's similarly as the how to say synthetic biology, because the synthetic biology also can be used in agriculture industry, because in the past if we wanna generate better fruit or um, a better plants, we have to use some how to say 杂交技术忘了怎么说呀
Hybrid.
hybridization, yeah, hybridization technology, hybridization technology. But with the synthetic biology, maybe we could just use some pure chemical ways to solve this, to accelerate this process without spending a long time on hybrids, a new kind of crop. And so and we could just to cultivate the crops in a very how to say in a very safe place without any pollution. So it can just um, it can just help to produce the introduce the production of the crops, and also can innovate some new crops maybe. Um, and also another thing is that but our technology is still lagging behind, uh, as like as the uh, comparing with the US, because we don't have advanced um, vaccination technology. Um, in the COVID-19 pandemic, we still use the traditional ways to manufacture vaccinations. But in the US and German, they already use the mRNA technology. Um, so um, I guess it's related to the the previous topic that we had discussed, the Nobel Prizes, right? It's highly related to the mRNA technology, right? Chemical. The last year's uh, laureates of chemistry, laureates of chemistry, chemical Nobel Prize.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, but I forget the term. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I also forgot the term. But I guess it's just related to her her accidentally saw the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
video.
It's kind of a little
Yeah,
difficult for us, but it's happy to know that our country's biotechnology industry has been growing very rapidly. Yeah. Eh, and
yeah.
and
Like we are like Indian people, because Indian people like to copy
drugs.
some patent drugs,
Yeah,
and but actually it's illegal, but they don't have other choice. They have.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, right.
Are still a lot of companies just other companies, how to say, formulas of drugs.
Yeah. Uh, except this industry, actually in our industry, there are exists many copy company, just copy the other companies products, copy the other companies details, and so they can cheap, they can just steal other countries ideas, and they don't need to pay anything, because they just move the content to the abroad, so to
Yeah.
foreign channels. So I don't think, I don't know, is there any industries that don't exist this situation. But as I know, in um, manufacturing, the my previous my first job is the it's the um, air conditioner company, the gray, Geli. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it also.
You used to work in Guli, right?
Yeah, yeah. I use the working Geli, and it's the uh white goods, 白电company, and
Okay.
yeah, we said we have many patents this year, but actually most of our products don't have more innovations, and also we just try to simulate the Japanese and the German the technology and try to make it as our patent, but that's just simulation.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
also, at this days, I found my
And because I just feel pathetic for our, or I just feel, how to say, I just feel pathetic for our country because in the US it has more opportunities to create, to make more innovations because it has the most advanced AI technology, and it has uh the first of class
hmm
physics, in physics, technology in physics and chemistry
hmm
and biology. So, and but in our country, those we we are we are still very lagging behind in these sectors.
yeah,
So I can't foresee any, you know, any chances that we could, dictate the whole industry, or lead the in the whole industry.
yeah. I don't know exactly, but uh, yeah, my boyfriend worked for a company, and she is a engineer, maybe kind of engineer. He has worked for uh 4 months, and he just water patent. I'm not.
Wrote a patent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was applied for the patent now because the engineer just wait some papers, and if their manager approved it, and they can use it to apply the patent, and it almost can be approval, because this country, maybe this company or this government needed more need more technician people to apply for the patent, so they can meet with this quality or something. uh
I don't know. I don't know why, because in my friend is working in, yeah, how to say, a software company,
yeah,
and she also did a lot of job about writing some patent papers.
yeah,
Actually, I just found, but she just said her company doesn't have some advanced technology that worth to apply for the patent, but their leaders just ask them to do that. So I don't know, if it's like a task. It's like a political task. It's not like, you really, invented some new thing.
yeah,
Yeah, and so she also wrote a lot of papers about their company's patent. uh Actually, in the past years, our country is very lagging behind in the, intellectual property area. uh but these days, I don't know why. Maybe because the legislation of the intellectual property, maybe some foreign companies would just sue the Chinese companies um for how to say broken the law of the uh, intellectual property,
Mm-hmm.
or broken the law of a patent. So maybe our country started to realize that we have to, apply more patent to assure our technology can't be copied by other countries. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I also don't know. I'm more sales. I'm not a technician or engineer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really admire those people that are doing some engineer or technician jobs.
Yeah, but
Because their jobs are so pure, they don't have to talk with people.
but the problem, even though my boyfriend worked for the big company and even I worked for Grey, I know most of this technician staff. They didn't devote many effort on the real technology, and most of them are wasting time on politician on the office politician.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
even their boss don't spend so many time on searching on research or on science. They just spend many time on some meaningless thing.
Really?
Yeah, even
Okay.
even in this too big company, this too big company standards many manufacturer of our country, but most of their staffs just doing some meanness thing. Yeah, maybe just they devote half of 2 or 3 hours to do some right thing or something, but most of them are wasting their life because uh this company's development, it occurs such things.
Okay. Ochre. What is
发生
ochres?
就是遇到这种事情，you are
Okay. Occurs. Okay. Occurs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Maybe the company's
Yeah. Yeah.
proper.
Yeah. Because China's academic atmosphere is not very good because it would always be polluted by the politics.
Yeah, yeah. If I always think if I always think that if the um制造业 okay, the manufacturing industry the staff with the manufacturing staff can be busy with us, the inter the 互联网 the internet
Internet.
the internet company, maybe they can testify many things, and they can have many innovations in their industry, but most of them are wasting time on their office policies, so I don't think they can make a big differences. Maybe just maybe there's a still a part of them are devoting time on renovation or something, but most of them are wasting time and money. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And um also I guess our country also lack of planetary 就是那种化学科人才
Mm,
has less interdisciplinary people.
yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. actually to prepare very well today because I I didn't attend some English meeting these days. So maybe next time I will prepare better than this time.
Yeah, I guess it's better. It's great.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're prepared. Great. It's
yeah,
just we just saw the same few video.
yeah,
It's just a coincidence.
yeah. And the next topic our proposal. The Open AI, the CEO of the Open AI has been.
Oh, Sam Altman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I maybe next I want to did some research about this thing because I just read some videos of that, but I didn't take many time to know what happened and why it happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just got maybe it also had some happened some revolution in his company. You know,
Yeah,
these days, just like our company, you know, these days our company are being through a revolution in the, you know, among the the members of our company, and I feel so tired of these politics or rather revolutionary thing, because I just feel it's too complicated and I can't figure out which side is right or which side has you know, justice or something like that. I just get tired of that.
yeah.
But we can't just dig some information about the Altman thing.
Have I told you my favorite boss has been resigned this
Oh
day?
yeah, 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 yeah. You have told me that. So how about you these days?
Yeah, it's okay, but there is still no one to take his position. I don't know why, and her has her signature has been changed to integrity.
Integrity.
Yeah, 正直、诚实那个单词。
Okay.
Yeah, so many.
If no one substitute her your leader, so who can manage you these days? So
Oh,
you don't have any leader to manage you.
no, no, no. It's not my direct manager. It's just my manager's manager.
Okay, so they just cut off the in intermediate
Yeah,
part.
yeah. Maybe it's maybe the 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 director, of our business line didn't mean to cut this position, but maybe he just showed some uh um 就是 unpleasant or complaint.
Unsatisfactory.
Yeah, factory or complaint about her or something. So maybe she just uh leave.
Feel aggrieved. Feel
Yeah,
aggrieved.
yeah. So I nobody know what happened. Nobody know why he just resigned so suddenly. But he just changed her signature to integrity and and left. So wow, it was just so uh and I sent her a picture of her, and yeah. I don't know what's what my career path will be, but I know maybe 1 or 2 years I will be this guy who will be dropped off by my company. Why?
You know, last week I just suffered too much burden.
So
so suffer too much pressure, because I had quarreled with some of some of the leaders of other some leaders of other departments,
yeah,
and I just can't persuade them to make them, believe my uh I these days our company are being through revolution, and so a lot of transformation had need to be done. So I just attend some projects, uh so some of those projects, but in the process of collaboration with other departments,
mm,
I found it's hard to persuade them to believe my, uh, suggestion. They just like to use, they just like to, um, how to say, um, they just like to force you to accept their minds or their their plans. So I just can't accept that, and I feel it's a waste of time, because people are always waste of time in arguing or in discussing, but
yeah,
it's just because we haven't got, how to say, always argue for the different ideas. We have to push the things forward, but I just realized we are always staying the phrase in arguing or discussing the different ideas. So I just feel tired of that. So I just sent the resignation to my leader, and she just asked me to uh, rethink of that,
yeah,
to calm down and rethink of that. But I still feel these days it's a waste of my time, because I just spend too much time on some useless thing, especially on some persuading people to believe my to just to implement the
yeah. But but why you don't wait for the package?
package. Wait for the package. You mean
Uh,
being cut off?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought wait for cutting off. I don't know, because these days I just thought maybe my company, even they cut off, they just these days my company just hired a new HR, and she like to use some. I really hate, because she like to use some methods to force people to leave.
yeah. Okay, I got that.
And yeah, because maybe she just represent our boss, how to say, mind, because she just use some method to force people payment.
Hmm.
So the compensate so the company wouldn't give you any compensation to you. So I just feel so, how to say, I dislike her ways, but she haven't. do down that to me. But
Mm,
I yeah, but because these days I just don't dislike our the culture of our company anymore,
yeah.
the
Oh,
atmosphere in our company anymore. Because last weekend I also, you know, another department just separated to the team of another department just separated to my department. So I had to make the how do you integrate integration of the two teams.
so you can manage,
Uh,
right?
yeah, so I can manage two teams, but because our company didn't wanna give the compensation to the leader of that department, so our HR just asked me to directly manage her team, that department's team. I just feel so awkward, it's so embarrassing because she didn't done her job well. She just forced me to asked me to directly manage her team, the team, that department's team. So I just feel so awkward.
But you have more power in this
Yeah,
kind.
but I dislike that power because it's just give me more burden, but it doesn't raise my salary. I
Oh.
have to, I have to I have to devote more time on another team's job.
Can you learn something from this integration?
I just feel
Hmm.
the amount of my work of the lead very quickly, so I can't have a, how to say, um solid talk
Oh,
with her about the
okay, I
business.
got that. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So I just feel so, and actually that the leader of that department um is pretty good, is a good person, and I just feel so pity for her because I just found she had been laid off illegally.
mm,
You know,
yeah.
our company didn't pay any money to her, and just forced her to leave.
So you think you will be if one day?
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
I just feel it's yeah. I just feel as a member of our company, if one day, in the near future, maybe if our company also did that to me, I would feel it's so disgusting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that's just made me wanna to send the resignation to my leader.
But
But I'm not sure. Maybe in the so these days I also talked with some of my colleagues, also the leader of other departments. They also have the same feeling because these days our company are in chaos.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, so we also have the same feeling, and the people these days are finding some new jobs or finding some new opportunities. So maybe if so because of this thing, I just feel disappointed of my company. So maybe I would also change a job in the future.
Yeah, yeah. But these days, maybe you can still hold for that because, uh, when the chaos, when the chaos settle down, maybe your company will have more innovations or more reinformation. You know, reinform.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to have because if your company didn't want to pay the compensation to the staffs that they had been laid off, why they pay you, why they raised your salary.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess they also refuse. They also wouldn't like to raise my salary, even if I've already I've already managed two departments.
Maybe when the chaos settle down, your company gets more money from the capital market.
I don't know. It's hard. I just feel a little, negative about the future of our company because with the,
What's in transit? Okay, because
I just, yeah, and the problems are, these problems are connected with each other. So it's hard to solve them one time. You have to solve one by one. And it's very hard because it's a historical problem.
so
I just felt, yeah.
is there any other country same is there any other big company of your industry in Chengdu?
Yeah, a lot of.
Oh, so that's okay. That will be okay. But I wonder if
Yeah,
you
a
can.
lot of, but these days, I just the only reason that I don't wanna find another job is that I know all the company have their own problem, so you
Yeah,
can't
right.
encounter a perfect company that has no problem at all. So, but it's just these days the atmosphere in our company is so weird and so so uh, demanding. How to say?
Demanding.
Yeah, 就那种严苛. So I blame circulation. So I just feel it's I dislike this as the value or the culture of our or of our company anymore. In the past, I feel proud of my company, but these days I just found our company is so is not as perfect or as good as I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When my favorite boss leaves, I have the same feeling with you. You know, I think she is the perfect director for this position because she knows how to manage our business and she knows what we are doing and what we are facing. But the other leaders, you know, they didn't know what our business really are. They just want to, you should give me the revenue and you should give me the result. They don't know our business. So I don't know what's our.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, in our company these days also, my direct leader never gave us some direction
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to find out yourself. So I
Yeah.
just sometimes I feel, even the how to say 绩效怎么说呀？我不知道怎么说。The KPI
Oh,
have
yeah.
the KPI of ourselves. We have to make our own KPI
Yeah.
standards. I just feel so weird because it's a task of my job, my leaders.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought maybe it's my leader's task. It's not mine because I can't just decide my own KPI.
You know, my my director's weekly report needed to be written by me and my another leader. We-
Okay.
he
Yeah,
did.
I can understand that she don't wanna do a lot of jobs
Yeah.
herself, but she can't throw all the jobs to us. Even the KPI job.
Okay, okay. So maybe we should have a happy evening this day.
Improving our language
Oh,
is, yeah.
okay. Hope you are well. Bye. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bye
See
bye.
you. Bye.